Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. This is going to be a breakdown of Real Traders Only and kind of a virtual tour, if you will, through the channels that you get access to upon joining the community. So getting right into it, we are going to be utilizing Discord for our private community, Real Traders Only. And upon completion of payment for RTO, you're going to see this category labeled Real Traders Only. Okay, where once you join the team, you'll see all of these channels within that category, as well as the channels inside of this category, Real Trader Tim and Real Trader Paul, as well as this Talk to Tim. Okay, so we're going to go through everything, discuss where the foundation, the majority of your learning will take place, where you're going to spend the most time, etc., etc., etc. We're going to walk through this so you guys have a roadmap and kind of a idea of what is to come with RTO. Okay, so essentially you guys see this before you join your premium sign up, and this is the new channel start here where this video that I am recording will be placed in, and any other channels I may add in the future. I might just do a quick video breakdown and post kind of, again, a digital tour, if you will, of the community, the Discord. Okay, so essentially we have announcements. You want to have notifications on for your announcements channel here, because this is where I will post things like when I will do live streams, any change in live stream times, if something comes up for me outside of the charts, okay? Just updates in general for the server, the community as a whole. You want to have your notifications on for this channel specifically. Moving forward, introduce yourself. Of course, you want to introduce yourself, okay? So we want to hear where you're from, when you started trading, your journey as a trader, what strategies have you used successfully, unsuccessfully, what have you found success with, what have you struggled with, etc., etc., etc. Trading is a cool thing where we all kind of go through similar processes, similar journeys, but here and there, things are unique to us. So it's cool to introduce yourself and also go through this and just read where other people are from, right? I know a lot of us, I'm specifically in New England at the moment, and a lot of you guys are from New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts. So it's cool to see some of you guys live nearby, okay? Moving forward, RTO logo. This is just a quick channel. If you do want a personalized logo, just open up a ticket and talk to Tim. Again, I'll get into that, okay? And then just let me know. I'll put your name here if you want a logo for the server and or your Twitter or YouTube or whatever. And then this is a banner if you want that. Just DM me or open a ticket here and let me know. Okay. Now, this is where the more important things occur. This is the foundation channel. So this is your core content for our community, if you will. These are the main lessons and the foundation, hence the name, of your learning, of the way that I want you guys to be trading and just internalizing price action in general. Okay, these are the main things. So the first portion of this are now on the YouTube channel. So if you guys are going through this and you recognize some of these first videos, again, start at lesson 1 and then move forward. But it's because some of these are on the YouTube channel. You guys might have stumbled across them. That being said, it is good, since we just added a lot of videos here that are extremely important, to kind of refresh your memory and start at lesson 1, 2, 3, and really, of course, the IPTA and institutional order flow or higher time frame analysis concepts and dealing ranges are important, extremely important. But the lower time frame signatures and what we really look for on a day-to-day basis begin at lesson 3 with change in the state of delivery, macro signatures. Moving forward, we have breakaway gaps, how to anticipate them. And then we have lesson 5, a trading model, high probability inversion scalping model, targeting internal range liquidity. Again, high probability inversion scalping model to internal range liquidity, but we are requiring time for even higher probability setups. And then lesson 7, the 930 fair value gap, trading model, effective backtesting, SMTs. And then this, again, everything we just discussed, these lessons are essential and crucial for lesson 10, 11, 12A, 12B, 13A, 13B. And there will be more to come as your foundational learning continues. Okay, but this is the core content and really where you want to put most of your focus on, because once you get a grasp on the concepts discussed in these videos and the videos, as I said, that will be posted in the foundation channel going forward, all of the reviews, the live streams, the live tape readings, the way you internalize price action as well, it'll all make a lot more sense and be a lot more beneficial for your learning, right? Because we're all going to want to, of course, you want to put your own spin on it to some degree, but I'm looking for these signatures on these latter videos that I just discussed on a day-to-day basis. These are the premise of my trades, okay? So again, the foundation, you're going to want to have notifications on for this channel as well, just to stay in tune of when I do upload one of these core content videos for our community, okay? Going forward, we have the concepts channel, where this will be kind of breakdowns with more niche, specific, unique, situational videos where I discuss specific topics. So again, the foundation, that's the main framework of our trading. And then the concepts are little tweaks here and there of how we find ourselves in particular situations as traders. Okay, so like here today, using high probability inefficiencies to understand what will and will not be delivered to. Okay, in this video, for example, we're using the concepts that we discussed in the foundation channel, but this is just one of the situations that we find ourselves in. Going up, NASDAQ 1 minute, bring your toolkit to work every day. We discuss multiple ways that we utilize many strategies, but how we can fit it into one trade setup, into one narrative, into one session, etc. So again, you're also going to want to keep an eye and scroll through these videos as well. These are going to be crucial to your learning as well, because we know no day is the same, right? The signatures for entry methods repeat day to day to day, and we know what we're looking for. We know what we require in terms of a trade setup, but these are niche setups and situations that we find ourselves in. So you're going to want to scroll through these videos and watch these as well as have the notifications on for this as well. Okay. Study charts. This is more of kind of the concepts, but just in non-video format. So if you guys want to print these out, save them to a PDF file, save them on your computer somewhere, or just scroll through them. These are, again, the foundational concepts just in chart form for you guys to review. Okay, and this being said, I will be adding a channel under the foundation. It's just going to be foundation PDFs. So all of these presentations that I put in this channel for the video series, okay, of course, they're PDF files. So I've had a few of you guys ask me if I can share those PDF files so you can study on your own learning and have those, again, whether you want to print them out or just have them on your PC, laptop, phone, wherever you are. Okay, I will be adding a channel here that will say Foundation PDFs so you guys can study them at your own discretion as well. Okay, so then study charts we have here again, already mentioned. And then trading floor. This is essentially the main chat where all of you guys are going to want to bounce ideas off of each other. Okay, you're going to want to share your analysis. You're going to want to ask the majority of your questions here. We have a lot of great traders here who are all at different areas, different parts of their journey. Some of you are early on. Some of you are seasoned traders who have been trading for years. Some of you have just found profitability. Some of you are right on the edge and feel like you're on the precipice of profitability. Okay, so this is where you're going to want to have no shame in asking questions, right? No one's judging anyone, okay, whether it's about trade setups, a trade you took that was a loss. You want to ask if you did something correct when you were in a winning trade. Before you take a setup, you want to bounce your ideas off of each other in here. Okay, and this is really going to be kind of your interactive learning with the community, right? This is where you can see not only what I'm thinking, I'm active in here throughout the day, but what us as a team are thinking, okay? Moving forward, kind of an extension off the trading floor, the main chat, you want to go to RTO executions where you guys are going to be sharing your trade setups, your trade executions, again, wins and losses, and then you can break them down, right? Okay, this is my analysis, or this was my draw on liquidity, this was my entry, this is my stop loss. Okay, struggles with trading, like Lou right here. This was a seek and destroy day, right? Chop. Okay, scalps we take, etc., etc., etc. Right? You want to share your executions in here, and not only for your benefit to review your own trades, but for the benefit of the community. You see that some of us do little bullet points or break down our thought process for the trade setup, or just the trade setup in general. We break down what we were looking at. Okay, did it go according to plan? Were we wrong? Were we correct about our analysis, and we mismanage the trade? Did we get FOMO? Did we get scared and close early, etc., etc.? You want to share. And again, do not be shy. No one's judging anyone in here. Okay, I'll share my losing trades as well. I'll share my winning trades. Okay, this is all about learning and growing as a team, as a community, as a family. Okay, so spend a lot of time in here. And even if you just joined, there's a lot of great trades with people's thought process and analysis inside of this channel, not only with the concepts that we discuss in the foundation, but also traders putting their own spin on it. So spend some time scrolling through here. This is a large channel with a lot of executions in here. Okay, see, it's taking a while to load, right? But you want to spend some time in here and go through this, as well as when you do take trades, please feel free to share in here as well. Okay, my executions, I bet you guys can guess what this is. These are just, for the most part, I'll post screen recordings in here. Sometimes I'll post charts in here as well of my trades, but this is where the majority of my trades are going to take place. Then I will review them, okay, in a separate channel, which I will get to. Weekly outlook, of course. We have our weekly outlook just like it is titled. So every Sunday I'll put together a video. Sometimes this will be a pre-recorded video, just because sometimes I want to make sure I am not only giving you guys a presentation with my expectations for the upcoming week in an organized manner, but just because I want to keep it structured and say everything I want to say. Just me personally, when I'm on a live stream, sometimes I get carried away, get ahead of myself just with my passion for the charts, and kind of forget things I want to mention with my expectations for the week. So again, this will be your weekly outlook channel. Sometimes we'll do a live, and of course, when we do lives, I'll ping in announcements and the events channel as well. Kind of a note on that. Events here, it's going to be at the top of your screen here. I'm on PC right now. If you're on mobile, I believe there should be a little calendar icon here. If you don't see the events, click the calendar and you should see the main events that we have here. Okay, getting back to it, we have our weekly review channel here. Okay, we're going to start posting this as well, a little more structured every Saturday. The majority of reviews will be daily reviews, but if I find anything like here, you see weekly profiles that are valuable to review in terms of hourly structure, 4-hour structure. I believe this was hourly structure. We'll post in here, or we'll just do a live stream or something of that nature. Okay. And then daily review. Okay. You're going to spend a lot of time in here as well. Typically our daily reviews are live streams. Again, you're going to be pinged that and notified that in the announcements channel if it is live or pre-recorded. Again, if it's pre-recorded, I just want to make sure I'm saying everything I want to say. Okay. But let's say you missed the daily review. Let's say you're in a different time zone. For whatever reason, you can't make it to the live call. When we do live calls, they will all be recorded in here. Whether they're live or pre-recorded, you'll have access to all of these. Okay, so you're going to want to have your notifications on for this daily review channel as well. Okay, and I keep saying the notifications because let's say you don't want the trading floor notifications because we're going to be spending a lot of messages in this. That's fine. But for the channels I've mentioned, you're going to want notifications on because those are the foundational channels for your learning. So daily review is important. And then just like daily review, we'll have our pre-market calls where we're typically getting on a live call before market every day from 8:30 to 9-ish, give or take, depending on market structure, what I want to discuss, etc., etc. But it's typically around 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. Just like daily reviews, all recordings, whether they're live or pre-recorded, again, 99% of these ones will be live, and I'll just post the recording in here. They'll all be sent in here, whether you want to review them if you missed the call and are watching them closer to 9:30 open, or you want to watch them after market close to see kind of how I did in terms of my analysis and compare them to what you thought was going to happen, what did occur, etc., etc. Moving forward, tape reading recordings. When we do live tape reading sessions, this will be in this channel. Okay, so we'll record those sessions and post them in here as we see fit. Moving forward, we have RTO voice. Okay, this is going to be different from live streams right below it. RTO voice is your guys' channel, right? You're going to want to go in here whenever I'm not around or if I'm not available, or again, whenever you want, whether the market's open or closed. You guys have voice access and you guys have screen sharing access, so you guys can share your charts, share your trades, discuss them. You guys can ping each other and bounce ideas off of each other. And this is another great aspect, I believe, of RTO, where it's not just me saying, okay, guys, this is what I'm looking for in price, and that's it. You guys are going to be able to come in here and put your thought process on it and combine your brain power and really get an idea of what you guys are looking at, what you were looking at if you're reviewing a trade, and get some feedback, whether people agree with you, disagree with you, whatever. It's beneficial for you guys to go through this channel whenever you see fit. Okay, live streams again here. This will be where I will host all of the calls, again, pre-market calls, daily reviews if I do trade reviews, any live streams that I discuss in here, live tape reading, etc., etc. Okay. Real Trader Tim category, you'll see signals and analysis. This is where I'll post the, of course, majority of any setups I'm watching or analysis. Analysis, I'll post sometimes intraday, but even sometimes, let's say I'm charting after the fact and we're not on a live call. Again, the majority of analysis is in those daily reviews or pre-market calls, okay, or weekly reviews, weekly outlooks. But sometimes in analysis, if I see something unique, I'll put like my thoughts in here, or I'll record a video and send it in here as well. And then of course, trade reviews are exactly that. Any trades I take, I'm gonna put together teaching, a recap on those setups, why I took it, where was my risk, where is my target, and why for each of those three things. Okay, what I did wrong, what I did right. Sometimes, like we mentioned earlier, and like you guys know, just as traders, we get a great entry, we get a logical, perfect target that price goes to, but for some reason, just psychologically, we struggle with or make mistakes with our management as the trade plays out. Maybe you sell too early, maybe you had an opportunity to pyramid and you didn't, maybe you pyramided when you shouldn't have, right? Things of that nature. So if I make any mistakes, or again, if I do well in my trade management, I'm just gonna put my entire process and my entire review into any of those trades in this channel. Okay, Real Trader Paul, he's another skilled and seasoned veteran trader. Okay, you see his channels here as well: signals, analysis, trader review, and his strategy. He trades a bit differently, and he trades also NASDAQ and ES as I typically trade, but he'll also trade things like oil, gold, some Forex, etc., etc. Okay, in this Talk to Tim category you see here, if you have a question, a comment, you want to share one of your trades with me, whether it was a winning trade or a losing trade, you can come into here and just click open ticket, right? And it's going to open a ticket. You want to hit create, and I'm going to get notified. Okay, this is just because I get so many DMs with spam, right? So it's more likely for me to miss those if you guys DM me. So the smarter thing to do is for you guys to open a ticket whenever you want to get in contact with me. So just come to this Talk to Tim category and open a ticket, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so again, if you guys have any questions with any of these channels or any suggestions with channels to add, let me know. If you're just joining, welcome to the server. I'm glad we've crossed paths, and I'm super excited to see your growth as a trader. If you're watching this and you're unsure of joining, be sure to DM me with any questions you have, and I hope to see you on the team. Until next time, I'll see you guys.